everybody. What a beautiful day. Our weather today is in the mid 70s. It's going to be maybe as high as 90 this week. So we're having some gorgeous weather. You know, folks, every day and every way, I'm getting better and better. And I hope you all are too. Because there's so many exciting, positive, happy things happening in our world now. What a change. I mean, since January 20th, it's just awesome. Look at all these companies that are coming in. 500 billion from Apple, 200 billion from Oracle. Money coming in. Companies employing, hiring thousands of more workers. It's awesome, folks. And look at all the money that Elon Musk and Donald Trump are finding, all right, that save our country money. But yet, people want to complain about it? How can you complain about people saving you money? They've been robbing our money, our tax money. Yes, I pay taxes just like everybody else. They've been robbing that money for their own good. It's finally stopping. And that money can come back to us in some way. Let's hope. You know, a lot of people don't like me because I support Donald Trump. Well, if you don't like me, too bad. You know what? I like everybody. I don't care who you voted for. All right? I try to get along with everybody. But these liberals are, what's wrong with them? Good things are happening and they're against it. The very same people who talk about, well, democracy, okay, and all the people that lied to you, all these politicians that lied to you and said they're going to do this and do that, but never did nothing. And now we have a president that's doing what he said he would do for the entire country. In addition, he's making peace throughout the world. You know, folks, I get my energy just watching Donald Trump. But I had the same amount of energy because I go 724 just like him. And you go to learn, you will get inspired from this guy. Okay? I do. Very excited. I like what's going on. But I'm going to tell you where, one thing he's going to have a problem on. I like what he's doing. He made the drug cartels terrorist organizations. But that's not going to stop the drugs. There's only one way that the drugs will ever stop, folks. And that's when the demand for drugs is non-existent. And that will never happen. Never going to happen, folks. You know how long we've had this war on drugs going on? From the beginning. And it just gets worse and worse. They come out with new drugs. I don't know if any of you ever lost anybody to drugs, but I did. I had a girlfriend. Her name was Deborah. Beautiful, blonde lady. She actually graduated salatory, what do they call that? Salatory. The head of your class. Very smart girl. Her father, she came from big money. Her father built half of Los Angeles. She was married to a man not far from here, very nice man named Gary, and had one son. I met her because she came to work for me at a company that I had here in Beverly Hills. Fell in love. And I thought I was going to be the hero that was going to fix her. Folks, I had her in 17 recovery homes. Any idea how much money that cost me? I don't even want to talk about it. I don't want to think about it. It did no good. It took me a long time, 12 years, before I had to let her go. And I put her in a sober living home down in Palm Springs, California, because her mother lived down in that area at the time. I filled the place with groceries. I did everything I could. But folks, she died, I think, at the age of 47 with a bottle of vodka and a bottle of Vicodin. Yeah, the pills. She take any kind of drug. A bottle of Vicodin, a bottle of vodka, all around her body. She died down there in the desert. Another gentleman I took care of, a druggie, by the name of Johnny Franchise, son of Sonny Franchise, who was my friend. I took care of Johnny while he was out here in California and sometimes back in New York. But back in New York, it was Frankie Camp who normally was looking out for him. And when I say looking out for him, bailing him out of problems, bailing him out of jail, getting him off the streets, trying to stop drug dealers from selling them drugs. But that does no good. Kept doing it. And then finally one day, the story with Johnny Franchise. I would not allow him in my home no more. He came over one night because he wanted to go. My son was doing a promotion at a nightclub. I told Johnny he couldn't go. I didn't want him there. So what did I do? I drove him over here to Cedars. I told him to check himself in, to say he was a danger to himself and to others, and that they would keep him there for 72 hours. I did that. It was around 7 p.m. in the evening. That night, I went to the nightclub where my son was doing the promotion. I came home. I went to bed. As soon as I got to bed, I heard a knock on my door. I live in a secure building. I always live in a secure building. I opened the door. It's Johnny. He left there. I said, "You can't come in." But I said, "Stay right there. I'm going to drive you." It was about 4 a.m. in the morning. It was. And I was drove down to Santa Monica. And I was going to get a hotel room for him. I went to hotel after hotel after hotel. They were all booked. Well, finally, I stopped at the Coffee Bean on Wilshire Boulevard in Santa Monica. Sat there talking to him. And I said, "I'm going to drop you off at your brother's." All right? His brother, Michael Franchise, who a lot of you probably know. Okay? Who did not want me to know where he lived. But I knew where he lived. Okay? I had all his addresses. But so the sun came up and I dropped him a few blocks away from his brother's house. And a miracle happened. When he got out of the car and I left, he heard voices coming from a building. And he went into that building. And it happened to be an AA meeting or a CA meeting, Coke Anonymous meeting it was. And I did not hear from him for a year, for 1 year. And then I got a phone call from him. He said, Uncle Ori, I've been sober for 1 year. And I'm getting that, what is it, you get a coin, all right, when you're sober for a year, you get one coin, or whatever it is, it's, or a button, whatever you want to call it, okay? He says, and I'm going to be giving a speech. He said, I'd like you and my cousin Anthony to come be my son. And of course, my son and I went there. And I'm going to tell you, he gave an amazing speech. In that speech, he says, I hope I am now welcomed back at my Uncle Ori's home. I'll never forget that. And he stayed sober. Supposedly, he's still sober to this day. Unfortunately, he became an informant against me, his father, and others. His stepbrother, Michael Franchise, who you all probably know, even did a video one time, all right? Or maybe I think he was on Vlad. And he tried to accuse me of selling drugs to his brother. You know, for that there alone, you know how pissed off I got because of that? You had no imagination. When I get pissed off, I'm just a totally another person, and I'm somebody you really don't want to be around me. Trust me, you don't. But anyways, I never sold it Johnny Franchise. And Francis is dead at 88. The Pope died. I'm gonna have to check that out because I just read where he's starting to do better. So is your information correct? Hmm. California, I don't know how I could believe you. You want a free puff? You think Cassie is a bum? How could I believe what you're saying? I don't know who you are, California. All right? But you're a disgrace. All right? Thank you, Samuel. That's what I got the feeling after I seen it was California. Okay? No, I just read where the Pope is doing, is getting better, and we all should say a prayer for him. All right? 88, still not that old, folks. Okay? But anyways, I wanted to share that information with you. I hope it helps you. And I hope that some way, somehow, that these drugs can be stopped and cease to exist. But unless the people wake up, which they're not going to, the war on drugs is never going to end. It's unfortunate, folks. And now they got this drug fentanyl, and they got this other drug, pink something. Uh, you know, uh, don't know what it is. You know, folks, this California comes in trolling. Excuse me one moment while I remove him. Okay. I removed him. Oh, no, I didn't remove him. Now I hide him on this channel. Alright, California is gone. I like positive people. I like happy people. And I try to stay positive. I try to make people happy every single day. So, folks, I wanted to just share that little bit of information for you. I hope you are all happy. It's going to be a great year, great life. Positive things are happening. And I want to thank you all for coming today. And as usual, all my love and respect to you all. God bless you. Have a great day.